In 2021, the Malaysian Ministry of Defense issued a request for proposals to acquire 18 light combat aircraft or fighter lead-in trainer aircraft for the Royal Malaysian Air Force. 6 international companies submitted proposals to provide the LCAs to the RMAF. The contract was being competed by China's JF-17, South Korea's FA-50, Italy's M346, India's Tejas, Turkey's Hürjet, Russia's MiG-35, and the Yak-130 fighters. And, according to sources acquainted with the situation, Korea Aerospace Industries has emerged as the frontrunner for a multi-billion ringgit contract to supply the Royal Malaysian Air Force with 18 light combat aircraft. However, the award is said to have triggered an investigation by the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission following a complaint by one of the unsuccessful bidders. The failed bidder has questioned the selection process, as Parliament was dissolved on October 10 for elections, and the tender was awarded by a caretaker government. As a result, the Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission has launched an investigation into possible irregularities in Malaysia's light combat aircraft competition. Meanwhile, the caretaker Defence Minister, Datuk Seri Hishamuddin Hussein, says those in charge of the deal are doing a good job with the contract. He told the Edge Media Group that the price talks with bidders for the LCA purchase were over, and that they were now just waiting for the Ministry of Finance to approve the contract award. However, Datuk Lau Kong Cheng, a consultant for one of the bidders, told The Edge that the current finance ministry shouldn't be negotiating with CAI, because the current government is only a caretaker and has no right to sign any contracts. He also claimed that the evaluation process was not entirely transparent, and the process for judging each bid is not clear. If that was the case, they could have started a G2G negotiation with the preferred party, instead of calling for an open tender. Open tendering is also known as open competitive bidding, open competition, or open solicitation. The main reason someone would call for an open tender is to make sure they're getting the best deal for their money. This increases competition and gives everyone a fair chance to compete for the contract. However, in some cases, employees of the bid issuer and the bidding corporation colluded and manipulated the bidding or tendering process, resulting in bribes and kickbacks. Tender fraud is becoming more prevalent in this field, as tenders are given by government entities with lax safeguards. Private enterprises with unethical practices frequently take advantage of this route. Director General of the Institute for Democracy and Economic Affairs, Tricia Yeo, commenting on the limitations and responsibilities of a caretaker government. Yeo says that an interim government shouldn't make any big decisions that could affect the country in the long run. This includes making new political appointments and making big decisions about buying things or setting the budget. Its actions must be based only on responsibility, the rule of law, and what is necessary. Experts have pointed out, though, that a caretaker government's main job is to handle mostly administrative issues until a new government is elected. But it doesn't have the power or right to approve, ratify, or sign any contracts, agreements, or commitments, no matter how big or small. So it looks like the courts will decide in this case whether the FA-50 or another plane will win the light combat aircraft program when a new government is made.